Welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about how to market your business online for free. Contrary to popular opinion, it does not have to cost you a dime to market your business online. So in this video, I'm going to cover 7 ways that you can market your business without spending a red cent. So at the end of this video, you're going to have lots of ideas on exactly what you can do. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. As my dad used to say, when I very first opened my first business back in the 90s, he said, work out of your house. When your house gets too small, work out of your garage. When your garage gets too cramped, then you get office space. His point was, don't spend money on things that you think you need until you actually need them, and only then make the investment. And he's a very wise man. One of the things you don't need to spend money on, especially if you're new to the business, is marketing when there are so many free options. So I'm going to start with 1 through 7 with the easiest one to do, working up to things that are maybe a little bit more complex, but still relatively easy and still free. So number 1 is Yelp and Google reviews. Ask for them. It is amazing to me how many businesses don't ask for reviews when they've got a happy customer. One example is my car mechanic. He has very low reviews on Yelp. Thankfully, I've been going to him forever and I trust him, but that's an issue for people that are looking for a car mechanic. It is a distrusted profession. And we all think, we're going to be swindled at the mechanic because we don't know all the ins and outs of our car. They could tell us anything, many of us, and we would have no idea. So it's important to find someone you trust. So he doesn't even probably give any importance, or maybe he doesn't even know that his Yelp reviews are so low. He's busy running a business and fixing cars. So every time he has a happy customer, ask them, and ask them authentically. You can just put up a sign that says, please review us on Google and Yelp with a QR code. That's easy enough. But if somebody's really happy and says, hey, thank you so much, you saved my trip this weekend or whatever, ask them honestly, vulnerably, hey man, we've been getting some dings on Yelp. Would you mind helping us out and putting your experience on Yelp for people? They're far more likely to do that, especially if you ask them authentically, human to human, and make it easy for them, again, with that QR code. And it doesn't have to be a sign. It can be something that you hand out on a little card, just a QR code that they can take home if they don't have time at that minute. And same thing with Google. Just ask people to review you, especially if they've had a good experience with you. Give them easy access to both Google and Yelp, or wherever it is that you like to be reviewed, because it matters. And the second easy thing to do to market your business for free is just posting on social media. Whether you're a local, or regional, national, or international company, social media is one of those things that is going to help you reach your customers if you do it right. So say, okay, well, I'm new, maybe I don't have a following yet. That's okay. You can start posting things that are going to generate attention. A couple of ideas. How about a contest? Very simple to do, and if they're fun and not like a sweepstakes, but like a fun contest, people are likely to participate and also share it. So how about something that has nothing to do with your business? Hey, let's use the same auto mechanic example that I used in a previous segment. We are looking for the best camping story. Submit your story, and whichever one gets the most likes below, we're gonna give them a free service, a free oil change, or whatever. But it's something that, give them something that's not gonna cost you a lot of money or any money at all, and ask them to spread the word because they want to get those likes to win that service. And it doesn't have to be anything. It could be like the example, your favorite camping story, or your best barbecue recipe, or your best Pinterest fail, or if you are local, maybe your best memory about some amusement park that's historic, or something in your neighborhood, or anything like that just gets people engaging. It doesn't have to necessarily be about your business, but a contest like that does well, and it gets people spreading it to other people because they want to get those likes. And the more valuable the trade, again, doesn't have to cost you anything. It can be a trade. The more valuable the prize, I should have said. Then the more likely they are to share it, or the funnier. You can have a photo contest for the funniest pet, anything. And the other thing that works on social media really well, if you've seen any of my videos, stories. Rather than saying, hey, we're ABC car mechanics and we'll fix your car. We are dependable and here's 10% off an oil change. Does that do anything for you as a prospect? No, that's not going to do anything for you at all. So tell stories about your business. Tell why you founded the business. Tell what is a really interesting car that you worked on. How did you save the day for a family or a young mother or something like that? How did you save the day? What's a really interesting customer that you've had? So those are the types of stories about your staff people, humanizing them, stories about you, your family, a lesson you learned through a business, anything like that. Those stories really help you stand out and establish trust. So whatever business you're in, trust is super important today. So stories help us break through, stand out, build trust, and be memorable, the trifecta. And the number 3 thing on my list of 7 ways that you can market your business for free online, and that is referrals. Ask for referrals. Ask online, or ask for people who are happy. Say, hey, would you mind sharing this to your network? I would really appreciate that, and I'll give you, it doesn't have to be anything. If they're super happy with you and they're gushing about you to your face, then they're more likely to do it. So ask for that referral. Ask them to post it to their network, tag you, and then you'll give them a coupon maybe. Or on the spot, here's something I like to do. So as a professional speaker, when I come off the stage, if I have somebody come up to me and say, oh my gosh, I got the best idea, or they're saying I really liked you, or you're really funny, or whatever, that is when I say, would you mind repeating what you just said into my phone? I would love to use that in my social media. And people almost always say yes. I think I've had maybe 1 out of 100 people say no. So don't give them time to think about it. Certainly don't let them walk away and promise to do it later, because that never happens. Do it right on the spot, and you honestly, you don't have to give them anything. Sometimes I give them a copy of my book if I'm really grateful, or if I, whatever, but people will just do that to be helpful back to you because you gave them something of value. The number 4 way to market your business for free online is through affiliates. Now, there is some cost to this, because with affiliate marketing, they are going to proactively help market you in exchange for a commission, but it's not an upfront cost. So if you have a network that you're building, or a following that you're building of really happy customers, give them a coupon code, for example, that is unique to them, and ask them to help spread the word, and you'll give them some sort of bonus, or a commission, or a free service, or free products, or a credit, or whatever, if they give out that code, and every time people use that code. That is a super easy way, with no upfront cost, to get marketing basically done by other people who believe in what it is that you're doing. And another way that you can get marketing done online for free is by offering a lead magnet. We've all seen this. We've all given up our email or our phone number in exchange for something of value to us, whether that's information, or a discount, or a free class on whatever. It's called a lead magnet. So you just, you create a white paper, or you, like I said, give a discount, something of value to them, and put it out there. Hey, I just came up with this. Here's a link if you want to sign up for our emails or our text marketing. Definitely look into text marketing. I'm not going to talk about that today, but hugely up and coming, way more valuable very soon than email marketing. And then the sixth way that I'm going to share with you today for marketing your business online for free is search engine optimization, SEO. Now I know if you are not a techie, or even if you are a techie and maybe you don't have time or you don't understand it or whatever, there are easy tutorials to increase your search engine optimization, increase your keyword usage on your website, etc., so that you are more findable in Google. And there are easy, free ways that you can search for those keywords that you know, okay, if I include these keywords or these phrases on my website, I'm increasing my chances of being found for that search term. And my one suggestion here is go for phrases that aren't ridiculously popular. Like if you're a car mechanic, don't put car mechanic, because how many of those are there in the world? So you can put car mechanic and then where you live, car mechanic, if you have a specialty in your neighborhood, or terms that people aren't necessarily looking for by the millions, but rather by the tens or hundreds, because those ones that are really specific to you are the ones that are going to help your visibility in a way that you can compete for free without having to buy AdWords or pay for those types of things. So one thing I will suggest to you is a site called answerthepublic.com. It's free. You can go in there and you can just put in car mechanic or whatever it is you do, and you'll see what types of questions people are asking. That's why it's called Answer the Public, because you then provide those answers in a blog on your website or on your homepage or on FAQ, and answer the questions that are most commonly asked around whatever it is that you do, and it will help you become more findable. I have another video entirely about SEO for small business. Check that out. The last way and most interesting way to me to market your business online for free is through unique collaborations with other businesses. I'm going to give you two examples for this. The first one is I challenged my audiences. So I speak to a lot of small business owners and solopreneurs and chambers of commerce, that sort of thing, where there are a lot of people in business that are looking to stand out. And I challenged them to either partner with a school or a women's shelter. And this is just imaginary. And what could they do to partner with them? And I had a financial advisor in the audience who came up with the most brilliant collaboration, and that was that he would go to a women's shelter and offer financial planning advice to help women get back on their feet. Now, one of the common misconceptions about a women's shelter is everybody's broke in there. No, there are women from all walks of life, and they maybe need a little help because they are trying to get out on their own, they're trying to manage money, or maybe they're going to go through a divorce where they'll get money, whatever. But that was really cool, both from just a service standpoint, something to talk about on social media. That's a cool collaboration. But then that's something that you can get free PR out of if you write up a press release saying that you're partnering with this local women's shelter. And also, those women will turn into either customers or referrers because you help them out at a really critical time in their life. Very cool. And the second interesting collaboration is I talked to an audience of credit unions, and there was a gentleman who came up to me afterward, and we were talking again about unique collaborations, and he's a photographer on the side. And we started just coming up with all sorts of ideas of how he could help his credit union by using his photography skills, but also why not benefit from that appropriately, of course, by marketing himself as well. One of the things we came up with is, how about a coloring contest at the credit union where you just hand those out to any kids that come in, just a blank sheet, return it by this date, and then you can hang those all over the credit union and have people vote on them Or your credit union just votes on the 12 best, and then you turn that into a calendar and you sell that and give those profits to something that benefits children. That is a win-win all the way around. He got to market his photography business by taking pictures of the kids or the family, holding up their artwork if he were to do this, and he could put his information on the calendar, the credit union's information. It benefits charity. It gets more families coming in. It gets word of mouth. It's something to talk about on social media. So thinking, I hate the term outside the box. Throw away the box. Think about things you can do that are so outside the box, you just throw that box away, okay? But there are so many ways for you to market your business online for free. I hope this has been helpful, and I would so appreciate if you would share, see what I'm doing? Share this video with another small business owner who could benefit from that. That would certainly help me, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks.